All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. An executive session was held in advance of this meeting to discuss personnel, contract, and other legal matters. Prior to starting the meeting tonight, I want to read a statement. Dear community members, as a collective board of directors, we have heard your feedback from the community. We are opposed to our local authority and decision-making responsibilities being removed through the August 31, 2021 Assistant Secretary of Health order. We continue to work through the challenges of the consistently changing rules, but please be assured that we will do so with all our focus on what is best for the students. We will also be appropriately and respectfully researching a response to the issuing authority of this order. As we continue with our meeting, in accordance with the face covering order, we ask that all of you please wear a face mask while inside our school. Thank you. If everybody could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, next I need a motion to move the agenda.
Second.
All right, I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? All right, hearing none, is there any negative votes? Hearing none, motion carries. Next is number 4, public comments on agenda items only. Is there anybody from the public that wishes to speak tonight? Nope. Okay. Moving on, number 5 is a motion to approve the minutes from the July 19th Policy Committee, the August 10th regular board meeting, and the September 7th caucus meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All right, I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, is there any negative votes? Motion carries. Next is a presentation of student representative reports.
Okay, I just wanted to say I'm Caden Slatchell, and I'm the senior representative this year, and I was a junior last year. And I wanted to say thank you for letting us do this and be here. And it's great to be in person this year. The first subject is mainly school spirit regarding last Friday's tailgate, paint war, and football game. Tailgate and paint war had a very successful turnout, and there was a lot of students there. And there was a ton of school spirit, and Quigley did great with building that spirit. The football game was great. There was a large student section and a surplus of encouragement for the boys. They did great.
Hi, I'm Taryn Evans. I'm the junior student school board representative, and I wanted to also thank you for allowing me to have this opportunity. I'm really excited to be able to represent my fellow peers in front of you guys. Item number 2 on our agenda, our yearbook portraits were taken at the high school last Friday. Colleen and company came in and took those. It went really well. It went really fast too, which was really good. We were in and out of there.
Next topic is about homecoming. Homecoming court has been made and will be released to the students for voting closer to the date. Student Council has a meeting tomorrow to discuss the homecoming pep rally and the homecoming spirit week. And more homecoming details will be finalized and released close to students closer to the date.
This Thursday, we have a Minding Your Mind presentation. It's an outside presenter. Their goal is to I'd say, destigmatize mental health and make it a more openly discussed topic. They actually came in about 2 years ago, and I think a lot of kids enjoyed it. It was very helpful, I'd say.
And then coming up, we've had some insight on a financial aid night next week about college funding and other information for your students and parents regarding college funding and financing.
Also coming is the high school counselors are coming in. Well, they're forming like an event, an after-school event regarding the college application and like financial aid process for kids or parents who may have no idea how to even, fill out any kinds of that stuff.
And then regarding National Honor Society, the officer elections have been in the process and voting for members ends Friday. And then NHS also has a meeting next week.
And last item on our list is the Principals Advisory Committee. Our first meeting is planned for next week, and our plan is to discuss the various school-related projects that might come up, or any ideas that we have to maybe improve the school in any way.
Thank you. I do want to tell you too, I'll get you 1 second, John. I do want to tell you too, I've been on the board for 12 years, and I like the way you guys are bouncing back and forth. I like that setup, but I've never seen it before, and it worked really well tonight. Thank you. Go ahead.
Taryn, you were talking about minding your mind. Do you know what group is doing that?
I'll just yell.
Okay, yes.
I'm not aware of what group is doing it, Mr. Funk. Would you like to follow up on that?
Particularly looking for the official name of the group. It's the same organization we had in last year. I apologize, I don't have that right in front of me, Dr.
Okay.
Rupish, but I can get that information to
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Not last year before last, sorry.
Okay.
I'm pretty familiar with it. They do an organization, they encourage school clubs called Our Minds Matter, and it might be like Susquenita Minds Matter, and they have a lot of free curriculum and resources for students to begin student organized clubs over creating awareness for mental illness. It was founded by the parents of a young man who I believe had some mental health problems that resulted in his death. But if you just look online on Our Minds Matter or Minding Our Minds, they're a pretty robust, heavily researched, nationally recognized group.
Anyone else? All right, thank you. All right, moving on to number 7, finance. I'd like to move A and B.
So moved.
Second.
All right, I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? All right. Hearing no discussion, is there anybody abstaining or any no votes?
I would like to abstain from check number 6232.
Okay, motion carries. Next is number 8, and I would like to move A through J.
So moved.
Second.
All right, I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, let me take a look at them first.
No problem. Take your time, sir. Any other discussion or anybody still reading? All right. Is there any negative votes? Hearing none, motion carries. All right, next we're looking at 9, to approve the following positions and realignments of the district. And could I have a motion for that, and then we'll get Dr. Fox to explain it quick?
So moved.
Second.
All right, got a first and a second, moving into discussion. Dr. Fox, if you could take a minute and just explain it quickly.
Sure, absolutely. The position realignments are designed certainly to be able to strengthen our current operations, and it's to really kind of make us stronger to be able to support teachers and ultimately to support teaching and learning. And ultimately, out of all of here, it's 2 additional positions. The one is E, Coordinator of Human Resources, and F, advertised for an assistant to the superintendent for academic services. And that was the former position that we started this conversation with back in July for the former director of curriculum and instruction position. So it's kind of looking and expanding that position. And ultimately, I'm sincerely appreciative because I believe ultimately it's going to provide us with some greater strength to be able to serve our students. So thank you.
All right, Dee, if you could do a roll call vote.
Mrs. Singley?
Yes.
Dr. Rubish?
Aye.
Mr. Carmo?
Aye.
Mr. Fry?
Yes.
Mrs. Kelly?
Yes.
Mrs. Walburn?
Yes.
Dr. Jones?
Yes.
And Mr. Lehman?
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, number 10, I'm looking for a motion to approve the supplemental pay for Christine to serve as director of Cyber Learning Program and an annual stipend of $6,000 effective July 1st, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Comment on this one?
Got a first and a second? Go ahead with.
I think this is well-deserved.
Any other comments? Thanks a lot, Christine, for all you've done prior to this. Okay, is there any negative votes? Hearing none, motion carries. Motion 11, I'd like to approve a 2% increase for the district secretarial staff effective July 1, 2021. This is sorry.
So moved.
Second.
I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? All right, hearing none. Is there any negative votes? Hearing none, motion carries. Number 12, a motion to approve the second reading of policy 119.
So moved.
Second.
All right, I got a first and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Is there any negative votes? All right, hearing none, motion carries. Next is Dr. Rubish with the Career Technical Center update.
Okay, I think the last time I talked about this, that they were way behind on the Health Career Center that was being built. And they were able to catch up and just about had it all done the first day of school. The CTC also was closed for 2 days during when we had the rains because there's so many districts that were closed, they figured it wasn't worthwhile bringing everybody in, so they're going to have to make the 2 days up later on. And as usually happens down there is that a number of our students have gotten in after the start of the school year. What happens is students who apply decide they don't want to come, so they have more openings. I don't know, do you have any idea exactly how many it was? I heard it was quite a few, Mr. Funk. Do you know how many?
I know at least 4 we made just this past week.
Okay.
I know we had a couple that decided not to go to their second choice, but I think it was at least 4 or 5.
Great. So, okay, that's it.
Thank you. Number 14 is meeting schedules. We have a caucus meeting scheduled for October 5th, and our regular board meeting is October 12th. Both those meetings will be held in this room at 7 p.m. Number 15 is informational items, disposal of items, an adding machine. Oh, you guys can all read it. An organ. Anybody need a broken organ? And what's the quick cleaning bathroom machine? Dr. Rubish might need that for his house.
You said at home, yeah.
The cleaning bathroom machine is not in operation. It's not working.
It doesn't say it's broken.
It certainly is.
Okay. All right. And then 16 is administrative reports. Dr. Fox.
Thank you. I'd like to first start out by saying, Cadence and Taryn, thank you again for your great reports. Thank you for being here. Your voices are extremely important, and we enjoy hearing from you. And thank you for being our representatives. We had some awesome and incredible back-to-school nights, so thank you to our staff, our teachers, and especially to our principals for planning those back-to-school nights that happened at our elementary school, middle, and high school. I thought they were a great success. They were a lot of fun to see family and community, students, and all the teachers together. So thank you, everybody, for making those nights extremely a great success. Great start to our athletic programs. Great start to cheerleading and to our marching band that we got a chance to see their show come together before our first home football game this last Friday. So an outstanding job by everybody, and we thank them for all of their hard work. We had a planning meeting recently with the Daikon Family Services as we continue to await state site approval to begin our process for school-based outpatient services. And I look forward to meeting families and seeing our students at the elementary carnival and book fair on Friday evening. So thank you to our elementary PTO and to our principals and staff for putting that on, and I look forward to that as well, and meeting with all the parents and seeing our students. So look forward to that. And to our board, thank you. Thank you for supporting all of our position changes, and thank you for supporting the increase for our district secretarial staff. It goes without saying, but as you know, they are the Velcro that sincerely holds us all together, and they go above and beyond. So thank you for that show of support, and thank you to them for all they do each and every day. So thanks.
All right, board reports. Singley.
I would just like to say just a special thanks to, I guess, starting with Dr. Fox and sort of working throughout the whole district. There's something different about this year that I think I've experienced in enough number of parents that feels very good, a good feeling about the district. And it's becoming infectious, I think, stemming through all of the schools and from the top down to throughout all of our teaching staff and everything else. And special thanks to Mr. Quigley and what had come out sort of through that football game on Friday night. There was something different about that game, and I'm not saying that every one of them is going to be identical to that one, but there's this sort of sense of community pride and spirit that I think I'd all been longing for, and I think that that's super cool. So, and again, also sort of another special thanks to the advisors of the varsity club, because they were the ones that were running with the team, the high schoolers as they were going up and down that sideline and cheering on the team. So it was great, and I just wanted to say thanks because I've always been proud to be part of this district, but it's becoming just an awesome, really a great place to be. So thank you.
Karma.
I'd just like to echo what Leanne said, and I think the feedback I've been getting from talking to the kids that I coached last year and my son that goes to school is just, really positive, and just things are really looking up. So I just want to thank everybody involved.
Mr. Fry.
Yeah, same. Leanne pretty much stole everything, but it does feel different. And it's not just football. I'm here almost every night of the week, whether it's because my kids have practice or I'm just here to take in a game thanks to my card that gets me in. So I've been at a lot. Saturday field hockey games are packed. So yeah, it's really not just football. It's across the board. The extracurriculars are really popular and taking off. The spirit seems to be there, and I think it's also that way during the school day inside the school buildings, which is great. And I would also like to say thank you to our student reps. Great presentation. Wonderful to be able to have you here, and thank you for doing that for us.
Mrs. Kelly?
I just want to say thank you for everyone. We've been having a great start to the school year. So thanks to all the principals and the administration and all of the teachers in the buildings for, starting the school year and then having to adjust the mask. And I think, we're all doing a great job. I want to thank Dr. Fox for presenting these great ideas that we were able to approve tonight. And I'm excited that that we're all in the room together again, and I don't just have to see like little screens. So welcome, and I'm excited for this year.
Dr. Rubish.
Yes, SBF, the Susquenita Blackhawk Foundation, we're moving forward with our 5K on November 7th. We'll be sending out over 200 letters here soon to sponsors and people we think might be interested in running or donating money. And one idea that's come up is that we have a special category in the race where the board members get to race against each other. And if anyone can complete it, they would get a medal at the end. So what do people think about that idea? No, he doesn't count, no.
I think it's a relay.
It could certainly be an age adjusted, so I think we could work on that too. That would help me.
Can a board family member step in? Can a board family member step in?
Yeah.
I thought you were asking for the age.
Do you have anything else, Dr. Rubish? No, that's it. Thank you. Walborn.
Well, I can definitely say it's been 25 years since I've been to a high school football game, and Friday night was the first time I've been back because my middle school student requested that we go, and I got to see some of my fellow board members there, as well as lots of the community members, and it was infectious. It was definitely how I remember football games, lots of community spirit, lots of cheering. And so thank you to not only Mr. Quigley, but the students, the community, all of the administration, all of the teachers. I saw teachers working, traffic. I saw teachers working in the booths, in, just everywhere. And for everybody to come together and make that happen, and to really see the players and the cheerleaders and everybody come together. And then also just to see our younger students really enjoying themselves and seeing that community come together was just really heartwarming to see that whole piece, come together. So I look forward to going to many more. And I've heard lots of wonderful things as well, just from the community and people expressing that. So I'm looking forward to experiencing more high school football.
Dr. Jones.
Yeah, I did not have the opportunity to go to all back-to-school nights, but the one that I was at, I just, I don't know, I was trying to figure out what it was, and after having been here, I just felt every teacher was just passionate. There was just so much passion for their content and child-centered. It was amazing, and I just appreciated it. And I've said this before here about the importance of, getting everyone on the bus and get everyone in the right seats on the bus. I think we're doing that, and I think it's showing. And I want to thank you, Dr. Fox, for your leadership. Phil, I want to thank you for your leadership on the board. And for all the administration, I mean, things are coming together, and we don't always agree, but I think we're all collaborating and exchanging ideas. And I want to say to Cadence and Taryn, again, thank you. But also, I want to challenge you also. You're not here just to tell us the events that are going on. We want to hear what the students have to say. We want to hear their ideas and their thoughts, even if you're afraid, it might upset us or whatever. But you truly are here to represent students. And things are changing in the district. So, feel free, Mr. Funk, as you work with them to change up this role a little. Because we want to know you're our link to the students. Well, a lot of us have children in the district, but that's what you're here for. So I think we all would like to hear more from you, and just a great job. I think that's all.
Thank you. I would like to say thanks for the sports package and the changes you made to the tickets. I was approached by 2 people today who were very happy that they got free tickets to the football games now, and they planned on coming to a couple of them, and they haven't been to in the past couple years. So I think that's a big deal, and I don't know what you did with communicating it, but I think if we don't have it on our Facebook pages, and you should, and if maybe we can still get it into the township newsletters that go out. Something in there if it is already in there? Okay. I don't know what you did, but whatever thing you can do to get it out, I think it was great for the community. For someone to walk up to me that I didn't even know and just talk to me about that today was really great for me. And then I want to thank Dr. Fox for everything that he's done to get us to this point where we are. I've been approached by a couple students over the last 2 weeks that said that this was the first time they'd been excited to come to school in a while, and that they were really happy the way things were going compared to last year. And they were looking forward to coming to school each day. So thank you to everyone. All right, and next is public comments on any items.
Hello, my name is Mike Geckel. I'm from Rye Township. I have 3 students at Susquenita. I know some of you, but those of you who don't, hello. Nice to meet you. But I have 3 students at Susquenita, 2 in elementary and 1 in middle school. And first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you. I know you've been put through the ringer the past year and a half or so, but honestly, as parents, we really appreciate you and what you're doing. And like you said, you don't always agree, but that's great, because you don't always want to have one side of the coin. You want to be able to hear both sides to be able to make that informed decision. So, we really appreciate that. And Dr. Fox, to be honest with you, all 3 of my kids have come to me on separate occasions saying that they've all had personal interactions with you and have really appreciated it, the things that you've done. So I really thank you for that. They're getting to know you on a personal level and getting to respect you, and that is a fantastic thing. So they're going to be now going up in the grade and just really appreciating you and the things that you're doing, and just understanding the things that you're doing. It's just a good experience. But anyway, what brings me here? The masks. There are some people who are for it. There are some people that are against it. I'm not going to say one way or another. There's a mandate for it, and I know that there's something out on the website that it's a form that allows you to fill out that allows you to get by using the mask. Let's just say that I make my kids wear a mask regardless, even before it was mandated, just to stay healthy, okay? I told them that if somebody's sick around them, wear a mask. We'll probably do that until they're seniors, who cares? They're gonna have less colds. The past year and a half, they hardly had any colds. Anyway, it's being put out there just to let you all know that that form is a scapegoat to not use the masks, and it's being mass produced on Facebook sites. So please know that this is happening, and know that have them have a doctor's excuse or something, and not just use this as an scapegoat, because it is something that's mandated. I go to work, I'm in an office, I have to wear a mask all day. It's for the health of the person as well as other people. I understand that people don't. I understand that there are actually reasons to not have them, but those reasons, I would imagine, would be documented one way or another. So just take it seriously, and for one way or another, take a look at the what's online. That's all. But honestly, thank you guys for what you're doing very much. We really, really appreciate it as a parent. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. No other public comments, and we don't have any online. Okay. To move for adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
I got a first and second. Anyone want to argue that? Any negative votes?